Hi, I'm Storm Tracker 16 meteorologist Gallo here to give you an update on tonight's weather, the severe storms that have moved through and are continuing to move through. So we did have severe thunderstorm watches in effect for all of northeastern and central Pennsylvania earlier today. What's left over? Carbon and Monroe County still seeing that severe thunderstorm watch still until 11 o'clock this evening. Everywhere else, that severe thunderstorm watch has been canceled. But now our biggest concerns for the rest of the night, still heavy rain and the potential for flash flooding. So we have an aerial flood warning, the area shaded in green there. That's for parts of Montour, Columbia counties included in that. So Bloomsburg, Benton, all included within that aerial flood warning. So that is because of the 1 to 2, maybe even more than 2 inches of rain that fell in a quick amount of time. That's for rivers, streams, creeks, low-lying areas, the potential for flooding there. We also have flash flood warnings in effect. Again, that's for the area shaded in yellow, so parts of Luzerne, Lackawanna, and Wyoming counties, that flash flood warning remaining in effect until 10:15, some parts of Lackawanna County until 10:45, so that's for the risk of flash flooding. So while the severe threat, again, no severe thunderstorm warnings in effect anymore, we had several severe thunderstorm warnings earlier in the afternoon into this evening, so no severe thunderstorm warnings, but it's that heavy rain and the potential for flooding and flash flooding that remains our biggest concern tonight. So here it is on satellite and radar. I have this on a loop of the last 5 hours, and you can see really just how quickly those storms moved in after some sunshine earlier in the day. Pretty nice day earlier in the day. Those storms moved in quickly. Of course, becomes a concern this time of year, spending time outside with that sunshine. But now what we are dealing with across our southern tier, parts of Schuylkill, Carbon, Monroe counties, you can see still that very heavy rain, still a lot of lightning associated with those storms there, as well as some hail. Not really seeing any wind concerns, but there could be some damaging wind gusts over 50 miles an hour within that line of storms, but no severe thunderstorm warnings associated with it, at least for right now. But it's farther north where not really seeing any lightning, thunder, or hail, but it's really that heavy rain. And again, that's where we have those flood warnings and those flash flood warnings. So those yellows, those oranges, still some very heavy rain that's continuing to move through. So it's that Luzerne, northwestern Luzerne, northern part of Lackawanna, and much of Wyoming County that we're concerned with that flash flooding. Of course, never drive or walk through a flooded roadway, getting to the highest level possible when it comes to flash flooding and rising flood waters. But out in central Pennsylvania, you can see we are starting to see the heaviest rain, the storms coming to an end. Still a lingering shower can't be ruled out as this rain and these storms continue to move towards the north and east. So overnight tonight, the severe threat comes to an end, but that lingering shower can't be ruled out, maybe a heavy downpour. You can see on future radar, this wraps up pretty quickly. I do think we'll see some of that activity lingering into the overnight hours. And then tomorrow we do have additional rounds of some showers and thunderstorms, but I don't see really a threat for severe weather within any isolated thunderstorm we do see tomorrow afternoon with the heat of the day. Heavy downpours would be our biggest concern. So where areas especially that were hard hit today, flash flooding could be a concern again tomorrow. But again, I think severe storms really shouldn't be expected for the second half of our weekend, just those heavy downpours for our Sunday. And then shower early Monday comes to an end. We'll have some clearing on Monday. Tuesday looks mainly dry, then a cold front moves in on Wednesday, and that is going to bring an additional round of showers and thunderstorms, but it's beyond that we see big changes finally breaking out of this pattern, this unsettled pattern that we've been in. So it'll be a cooler end to the second half of the week, especially at night, much lower humidity, and the return of some sunshine by the second half of the week into next weekend. So here's the 7-day forecast again once we get through tonight and those heavy downpours, the potential for that flooding and flash flooding tomorrow. We do have additional rounds of scattered showers and thunderstorms with heavy downpours and the potential for flash flooding being our biggest concern. Temperatures will be in the 70s for our Sunday. Monday looks mainly dry. I think we have some showers around in the morning, but then we'll see some clearing. Tuesday, partly sunny with some storms later in the day, but it's really Wednesday with that cold front moving in that brings our next round of unsettled weather. And then it's beyond that we finally break out of this pattern. So 70s on Thursday, much cooler on Friday. I think a lot of us stay only in the 60s for highs on a Friday, but we have the return of sunshine Friday. and into next weekend. You can get your full forecast on WNEP2 at 10 o'clock and on WNEP after the football game. So that should be a little after 11. Have a good night.